All right, what's up, man? How you guys doing? Well, I just want to appreciate your time for joining us in Soccer Street Voice. Match day live, and it's live at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea playing host to Arsenal. Really tough match. It was a mouth-watering match, but at the end, all square. And you know what the feeling's like. You already know the result. Just check on the big screen of your TV or whichever device you're watching. Like you always know, I'm here with Harris. He is a die-hard Chelsea fan. Harris, well, good to have you again.
Thank you, bro. Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you, bro. Well, Harris, let's go down into business, man. What's your general analysis? What's your overview of today's match?
Yeah, thank you. And hello to Chelsea fans worldwide. It's a cagey affair. There was no clear distinction between the two teams. But I give Chelsea a big plus because at this stage last year, Chelsea trailed Arsenal by five goals.
Yeah.
Exactly. So getting a point against Arsenal today shows that this team has really come to stay. And I give kudos to the coach. He's really doing a good job.
Well, kudos to Enzo Maresca, according to Harris. Harris, let's talk generally about the lineup. Like I always ask you, were there some flaws or you were perfectly okay with the lineup today?
Yeah, I think the lineup, the coach explained previously in his interviews that he wants to strike a balance in the team. If not, he would be playing certain players in every match. But it depends on the opponents. You understand? Yeah. You cannot just be playing because you want to play. You need to play, go for a win, and then at the same time you have to defend and all of that. So I think basically my only issue was Palmer. I don't think he's playing Palmer where Palmer will excel. Yeah, I don't think he's playing Palmer where Palmer will excel. The same mistake Gareth Southgate did with Palmer in the national team and got him sacked at the end of the day and made him to lose the Euro final to Spain last time around. So I think he should just correct that Palmer issue. Play Palmer in his natural position, in his best position.
All right, so if I may just ask you as a Chelsea fan, which position do you think suits Palmer best than playing in the 10? Because that is where Enzo Maresca is using him in the 10 role, supporting the attack.
Yeah.
But which position do you feel is best for Cole Palmer?
I feel last year, Palmer scored 22 goals and he was scoring coming from the wings. From the right wing. Yeah. He will always swerve and cut in and then hit the ball. So
that's exactly where Madueke is playing at the moment.
Yeah, I think he can bench Madueke because Madueke of late has not really lived up to the billing. You see, in the second half, when the coach took out Madueke, he brought Pedro to the right wing and then brought in Mudryk to the other side, and that is where he got to go. So Madueke needs to really up his game or go to the bench the way Fernandes has gone to the bench to give Lavia the chance to play.
Yeah, 90 minutes full of suspense. It was a quite entertaining game and everybody was on the edge of the seat till 90 minutes, man.
I didn't talk throughout the game. I was just thinking what will happen. At every attack Arsenal initiated, I was not comfortable. And I expected Chelsea to kill the game early so that I will rest. But it never happened. Thank God we have a point.
Harris, I just want to ask you, both clubs were quite very careful not to concede. I watched the match keenly and I discovered that they were quite skeptical of losing the ball, moving forward and stuff like that. But let's talk about the intensity. Chelsea were quite defending on the high side, defending from the highest point. I don't know now.
For now, I think in tight situations, you need to take decisions. And I think that is why he has taken that decision to put Fernandes on the bench, play Lavia first. It doesn't mean he has really found the rhythm he wants, but he does better with that pair in the midfield. And to me, I think Chelsea need a player in the mold of Hazard. We need a ball holder, a really confident ball holder. They lack confidence on the ball. They will be with the ball, but at the end of the day, they out of jitters or whatever, naivety, lose the ball. Yeah, that's what is lacking in the team.
Let's talk about Neto's goal. He restored parity at the right time, and Chelsea fans went agog in the hall today. Let's talk about that goal. How do you see it?
Yeah, I think it was a clever move because as he was drifting in with the ball, the goalkeeper and the defenders were watching to see if he was swing the pass to the left wing, and he noticed it. Then at the end of the day, he had to. Football is a kind of step ahead. He was a step ahead of them. He knew their minds were all set on a pull-out. Then he just surprised them.
Wow, that very stunning goal, astronomical goal there from Pedro Neto. All right, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please just go there, tap the subscribe button, because we have amazing content for you, match after match until the Premier League is over. And like you always know, I'm here with Harris. He's a die-hard Chelsea fan. Let's talk about Cucurella. He was outstanding today. He's back into it.
Like always. Yeah, like always. I love that guy because he plays with the spirit of Chelsea, the spirit we know Chelsea players play with. You understand? Sometimes he leaves his position and goes to do the necessary thing. Keep the opponents at bay. Don't say, okay, this is not my position, so I will not come and mark there. But when he sees danger coming and Chelsea are lagging behind, he steps in to cover up. I love the guy.
Oh, definitely. Chelsea haven't played Manchester United, draw, and then today's match, draw again. I don't know. Is it that they are finding it very difficult to play the bigger clubs or what?
Like I always say, Chelsea are just coming up this season. As at last time, I told you this very match, Chelsea would have lost this very match by many goals. But the coach is trying to iron out something here. He's trying to fashion out a mold, a formation, and then a winning formula for his team, so that he will now stick to the team. Just give Chelsea by the end of this season, they will get exactly what they want.
18 shots, total shots for Chelsea, 18 shots in the match today, just one goal. I don't know, a lot of Chelsea fans out here, I listen to them, they will say Jackson is the problem of the team. I don't really know. Nkunku, what do you feel about these two? Just tell me something about these two strikers.
Well, every coach must take a decision, especially the hard decisions. Between Nkunku and Jackson. Some coaches would prefer Nkunku, some would prefer Jackson. But if I was a coach, I would be using Nkunku. Yeah, because of his cool-headedness and his eagerness to play with the team. But Jackson has this character of carrying the ball, running with the ball, sometimes at the detriment of the team. When the ball is collected, sometimes the pass is lunged into Chelsea's area and the counter is initiated. Sometimes Chelsea suffer for that.
A huge and significant 1 point today. You might not know about the tail end or the latter stages of the Premier League. You might just appreciate this 1 point today. Well, Harris, I just want to ask you, it might be outside the scope of what we're talking about, but let's look a bit about Manchester City. 4 consecutive defeats. Is it the end of an era, or is it the beginning to an end of an era?
Yeah, whatever you call it. Whether it's the beginning of an end of an era, or the beginning of the end, or the end of an era. But just as the coach, Pep Guardiola, said yesterday, he said, every era must come to an end. Yeah, but I think what is worrying Man City is beyond what the eyes can see. I always refer their case to the financial fair play rules case they are undergoing right now behind closed doors, though. It is not made public. They have a 115 count charges against them, and I think they are getting filters of the news of what is coming to them, and they are becoming uneasy. They are becoming uncomfortable. The coach is losing concentration because he knows what is coming. Chelsea were banned for 2 years. Everton last season were reduced 16 points. Nottingham Forest had the same thing, and other teams were fined 1 or 2 fines. Even Leicester City. So Man City knows the enormity of what is coming, and they are becoming jittery, and that is where their problems are emerging from.
Oh, great analysis from Harris, and he's a great talker, and I really like him when we have him on Circle Street Boys. Well, Harris, before you go, like I always ask you, your man of the match is inevitable. You can't go without answering that question today.
But to me, the man of the match is Casido. Yeah, Casido, because he did a yeoman's job in the midfield. He did a lot of blockages and made sure interceptions. He stopped most of the Arsenal attacks that were initiated. He forced Arsenal to go wide to the wings, where Cucurella was always up to the task. And this other guy, Malo Gusto, on the right wing, he helped to curb the pressure. But overall, my man of the match is Casido.
Casido, man of the match for Harris. Well, Harris, great appreciation. Big thank you for always honoring Soccer Street Boys, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Always there for you.
All right, and that's Harris, and that's where we wrap it up on today's show. In case you are just joining us and you want to be part of the program, you can always be part of Soccer Street Boys. All you need to do is just subscribe, and you could tap the notification button or bell, and each time we have content for you, you will be the first to know. And you already know what the result is. And Chelsea all square at Stamford Bridge. This is where we wrap it up. I just want to appreciate you and say a very big thank you for subscribing. Bye for now.